So I'm gonna go. I will go down my list and say who my countries are, and then who the representative is, and I'll break it down into the matches and the finals and my third place match and stuff. So first off, the first country I have is Austria, and of course, who else to represent Austria than the career killer himself, Gunther. I feel like that one was easy because it's like, oh, it's he's like from Vienna, Austria, so it's just like that's what I kid you not, that was like the first country that came to my mind just because it's like, yeah, I'm just so used to hearing him be like from Austria, so it's like, oh,
Right,
I'll do that. It's like tailor made. Plus, Austria was actually in the World Cup.
right.
Oh, so it's like it's kind of I did my best to include countries that were in the World Cup, but obviously there are some that aren't, which is fine. But I did my best to try to at least represent some of the countries that actually were in the World Cup this year. And then of course Nigeria, Obafemi.
Of course.
Well, it was a toss up because I wasn't sure. I was like, am I gonna do like multiple people or just one? And then you're like, here, just do one. I'm like, okay, that
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, because I was like, oh, do I do Omos and Oba or Omos or Oba? Because those are really the only
No, it's
two
just easier if we did one.
here. Yeah, and plus it's like Obafemi. Like everybody knows who
Right.
Obafemi is.
Of course.
And then USA, of course, I have my GOAT, John Cena. There's a lot. Honestly, there was a lot to choose from the US. You
Of
couldn't.
course.
Honestly, you couldn't go wrong with anybody
Right.
that you picked. Like it's same thing with Canada. Even for the women, there's a lot of women to pick from Canada. Same
Right.
thing with me. And then for Canada, of course, I picked Bret Hart.
Yeah. Of course.
And then Japan, Shinsuke Nakamura. For France, Andre the Giant.
The boss.
Italy, Bruno Sammartino.
Man, yeah. Strong. Those are some strong guys right there.
Yeah,
For the
and
tournament
those
so
and
far.
those are Andre and Bruno. Those are some big names back in their day.
Right.
And then Russia, I have Ilya Dragunov.
Great selection.
Bulgaria, I have Rusev.
hmm
Good old Rusev Day. Scotland, none other than the Scottish Warrior himself, Drew McIntyre.
Herself?
Hmm?
You said herself.
Himself. I said himself.
Oh, okay.
If I said herself, my himself. But anyways, Drew McIntyre for Scotland. Australia, Big Bronson Reed.
There you go. Another strong one.
Yeah, I had to look up because I knew he was from another country. I had to double check if he was from Australia.
Yeah.
Um, because sometimes the accent, it's like their accent sounds like
Right.
one, but it sounds like another. So Bronson Reed, then Ireland, of course, Finn Balor. England, I have William Regal.
Okay.
War
Very
Games.
good. War games
Speaking of War Games, they're running back War Games again.
in Houston, Texas.
Houston, yes, sir. Germany, I have El Grande Americano himself,
There
Ludwig.
you go. Wait, he doesn't represent Mexico?
You'll see who I have representing
Okay,
Mexico.
all right.
No, because Ludwig Kaiser himself is from Germany. That's why I
True,
did it.
true. Okay,
Spain, Axiom,
okay.
because I believe he's from Barcelona.
hmm
Mexico, I have the greatest luchador of all time, Rey Mysterio.
That makes sense.
You thought I was gonna say Dom, huh?
Yeah, not joking.
No, Rey Mysterio. And honestly, that was a toss-up because I was like, do I do him or Penta? That one was actually a toss-up for me.
Right.
But I was like, no, I'll do Rey Mysterio because I feel like he's a more well-known name, and I feel like if they did actually do a World Cup in this format, they probably would send him because Rey Mysterio is a very popular, well-known name around the world.
Exactly.
I was also taking that into consideration too.
Right.
Like if they actually did it like this, who would they choose to send?
Right.
Um, so my first round, I have Oba Femi versus Gunther. Well, I'll talk about that. That will be we're gonna get that match in WWE
Oh
someday.
my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. So that's kind of a dream match,
That's gonna
really.
be a hard hitting match.
Yeah,
Those two
it's
bulls.
honestly it's kind of a dream match too.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that being for a world title or something. I have
hmm
Oba Femi coming out on top in that one.
hmm
Then oh man, this one would have been a great match. We have Bret Hart versus John Cena.
Oh my gosh. What an opening round match.
Yeah, and this match would have been, whew, if we got this match in real life.
Brett would have whooped that ass.
I mean, hey, people can you can say what you want about John Cena, but he steps up when it matters most. I definitely think he would
Yeah, and
put
I
on
can't believe
a
having
match.
Bret Hart losing the first round like that.
That's what, though. That's the thing about the World Cup
Yeah.
is you have some powerhouses that have to go.
It's true. Yeah. There's
That
also shockers.
which is what makes it so great.
There's also upsets too.
Yeah. So here, obviously, John Cena goes over. And this one is like lopsided. You're like, what the hell? But I also feel like it would be a good match. You have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Andre the Giant.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
And this one, Andre the Giant comes out on top.
Okay, okay.
And then this one, oh, this one would be a banger, hard hitting. Bruno Sammartino versus Ilya Dragunov.
Hmm. Wow. That would be very, very physical right there.
Yeah, very physical, very technical because Bruno was very, very technical.
Right.
And this one, I do have Bruno Sammartino coming out on top.
Because he was WWF champion, heavyweight
He's
champion.
arguably the greatest champion in the company's history.
Arguably, if Hulk Hogan didn't exist or Steve Austin or John Cena did, yeah, you could definitely.
Yeah, I mean
Mhm.
he also has the longest WWE Championship title reign of all time.
True. Yeah.
He held it for what, like 8 years?
Something like that. Back when they would keep the title on these guys for
Yeah,
that
but
amount of
back
time.
then Bruno was so popular. He was the guy back then.
Yeah,
Loved
exactly.
amongst the young people and the adults. He literally was like what you
The
want.
60s and the 70s. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he was
definitely.
what you wanted because everybody loved him.
Right.
And then this next one, which I think we have seen, but I feel like if we see it now, it'd be so cool. We have Drew McIntyre versus Rusev.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, for
This one,
sure.
I do have Drew McIntyre coming out on top. And this one, which I don't think we've seen it, maybe we have, but Bronson Reed versus Finn Balor.
Okay.
And I actually do think if they do wrestle, that they would put on a great match.
They would.
Finn, he can put on a show with anybody.
Oh, you can. Fitness is that great.
Yeah, he is. And Bronson Reed's not that bad himself either for being a
No.
big man.
I mean, Bronson Reed is so versatile in the
Oh
ring.
yeah, for being a big man. See, yeah,
Yeah.
no, Bronson Reed is great.
Tsunami.
Yeah, then I do have Finn Balor coming out on top of that one.
Okay.
This one, which I think we have seen before, maybe not. We have William Regal versus Rey Mysterio.
Mm-hmm.
With Rey Mysterio coming out on top.
Okay.
Mexico. And then this one we have Ludwig Kaiser versus Axiom, and I have Axiom coming out on top.
Okay.
And so going into my quarterfinals, and man, this is a match. This is the match everybody wanted to be the retirement match for John Cena. I have Oba Femi versus John
Oh
Cena.
man, could you imagine?
This
That
what
would be
wanted.
tough, man. But a prime John Cena has to win that match.
Yeah, yeah, no, and so of course John Cena comes out in a very, very close matchup.
Yeah. Hmm.
I think if it were to happen in real life, it would be a very, very close back and forth.
Yep.
And then this one, this one would be a very much a dream match. I don't know if we ever got it. I don't think we did. Andre the Giant versus Bruno Sammartino.
Wow. Wow. I don't know if we ever got that, but man, back in that's definitely a main event all over the world in the 60s, in the early 70s, I think like even maybe mid to late 70s for sure. I think WWF sells out all over the world with that kind of main event.
Yeah, and I give Andre the edge in this one.
Interesting. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would definitely go with that.
yeah, I gave Andre the edge in this one.
Andre the Giant.
And then, and then this one is a match we've seen a few times. I think we saw it in NXT. Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor.
Okay, good.
And I give Drew the win here.
Hmm.
And then this one, which would be a very, very fun matchup, even if it happens today, it'd be very fun. Rey Mysterio versus Axiom.
Yeah, but Ray.
Yeah, you give Ray the win here. And
Okay.
then the semifinals and another big hard-hitting match that many would probably see as a dream match today. You have John Cena versus Andre the Giant, which
Wow.
would be very similar to Hogan and Andre.
Yeah.
In terms of like you have the ultimate baby face and then the unstoppable giant. Uh,
Yeah.
and then John Cena does come out on top in that one.
Wins with an attitude adjustment.
A few of them.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense.
And then this one, I don't. I think we got it. Maybe in his first run, I think we got it. But Drew McIntyre versus Rey Mysterio,
Yeah. We for
and
sure have already seen that
yeah,
one.
and I gave Drew the win here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then our third place match is Rey Mysterio versus Andre the Giant,
Okay.
and I give Rey the win here.
All right. Damn.
I do give
Really?
Rey the win here.
Why? Over Andre the Giant?
I mean, again, I think I was looking into it. It's like we've seen Rey versus big men before and coming out on top.
Yeah.
I think that's why I did it, and also just to prove like hey, even the little guy can do it.
Right. Right.
So I do have Rey Mysterio coming out on top, and he ends up finishing in third place. And then our finals, which this is another match people wanted on the farewell tour. I know both men wanted it, but it didn't happen. John Cena versus Drew McIntyre
Wow. In the final?
in the final, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And
Wow.
of course, my GOAT
What a
comes out on
match.
top,
Yeah.
yeah. And this is a match. I'm pretty sure they considered this match. It's a shame it did not happen because this would have they
Right.
would have won a great match during the farewell tour last year.
Exactly.
It would have been great if they did it. You know, I would have loved if that was the Clash in Paris match.
Right. No, that would have been a great match, and I think that we unfortunately missed out on that for sure because that those two men would have had. I think they would have had great chemistry in the ring.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I don't think they ever wrestled
No, I don't think so either.
unless it was like a house show and maybe
Yeah.
Drew's first run, but I don't think they did. So of course, my winner of the men's WWE World Cup is none other than the GOAT himself, John
Boo!
Cena.
Boo!
But you can't deny there are some great matches.
Of course.
You can't deny there are some great matches in here and all that stuff. Well, I
Yeah,
mean, if the U.S. can't win in soccer, then we'll win it in wrestling.
exactly.